Okay, so as I told you already, now tenses, we are going to see tenses. Before that we saw forms in 3 forms: interrogative, normal and then imperative. Now we are going to see tenses, how it works in tenses. Number 1 tense is present tense. In the reporting speech as present tense, in indirect speech, any tense, it can be a present tense or it can be a past tense or it can be a future tense, the same indirect will also have. Okay, I repeat once again, in the reporting speech is in present tense, what tense the direct speech has, the same tense the indirect will also have. So it's nice to know. See, for example, Ilmadi, he says to me. What tense is this? Present tense. Il Viandra, what tense is? Future. He asks me, he says to me, he will come tomorrow. Il Viandra Dema. Look at the indirect speech. Ilmadi, Kil Viandra. He says to me that he will come tomorrow. Same tense. Any tense. Future means future. Come to the next one. Ilmodi say, he says to me, Ila finisse devoir. Now listen passé composé. Okay? When it is in present tense, here passé composé and there also passé composé. Any tense, same tense. Ila finisse devoir. Ilmodi il a finisse devoir. He says to me that he has finished his homework. So, future, passé composé, passé composé. Clear? Now, when the reporting speech is in passé composé, direct speech is in present tense, indirect will be in imperfect. Conjugation and all you have to see. Okay, you have to do it in a correct form. Otherwise, those things are basic. That's what I keep on telling you. Conjugation you have to be very careful. Now we cannot see the conjugations and all. Those part you have to take care of. How to conjugate in present tense, how to conjugate in passé composé, imperfect, present perfect, all these things you must know it. Okay. Now, when the reporting speech is in passé composé, direct speech is in present tense, and the indirect will be in imperfect. Look at the example. La mère a dit, passé composé. J'ai des amis à Singapore. I have some friends in Singapore. La mère a dit qu'elle avait des amis à Singapore. She was having. Just same in English. In English we say, mother said, I have friends in Singapore. Mother said that she was having friends in Singapore. So, present tense, imperfect. Okay? So, if the reporting speech in passé composé, direct speech is in present tense, indirect will be in imperfect. Clear? Fine. Third one. Passé composé, and here plus cover. That means in the reporting speech and direct speech are both in passé composé, the indirect will be in plus cover. Plus cover is nothing but in English we can say it is past perfect. Okay, also we can say pluperfect. I think we are not learning all those things. There is a tense called in English pluperfect. Okay, now you just know the things for exam point of view. When both are in passé composé, listen, elle a dit, she said, j'ai fini mes devoirs. I have finished my homeworks. She said. Elle a dit, I didn't write because there is no enough of space. Elle a dit qu'elle a fini. Elle a dit qu'elle a. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I have instead of fini, I have written di, I have written fini. Okay. Alla di, cal ave fini. See, ave fini. Pluscuperfect is nothing but just passé composé. In passé composé, our verb will be in present tense, but in pluscuperfect, our verb will be in imperfect. But other things are same: subject, auxiliary verb, past tense. Same rule. Only the auxiliary verb will change. In passé composé, it will be in present tense. Il alla fini, but here it is in imperfect. Alla. So again, I repeat: when reporting speech and direct speech have both in passé composé, the indirect speech will be in pluscuperfect. Al ave fini. Okay? And then the last one, passé composé. Future conditional present. So in reporting speech, there will be only two sentences as per your book. One is present tense, another one is passé composé. So nothing to worry more. Okay, only these things you have to buy. As for the present tense, any tense, same tense. First one. Second one, passé composé, present tense, imperfect tense. And here passé composé, pluscuperfect. The last one, passé composé, future conditional present. So look at the example. Alma demandé, he asked me, quand est-ce tu reviendras? When will you come? In future. So, il m'a demandé, quand je reviendrai? When I will come. All other things, statement that interrogative will be affirmative, all these things will be there. But here extra we are learning with tenses. That's all. Same rule will be applied. In the previous slide we saw about this affirmative, interrogative sentences will become affirmative. See, the question mark is also not there, and the context has been removed. It has become affirmative sentence. But extra we are learning with tenses. What tense? Here reporting speech, passé composé, direct speech, future, and the indirect will be condition. So I think I have explained to my best of knowledge. Okay, probably I will share this video clip with you. So only these two things are very important. First one, I told you the statement, normal, interrogative and imperative, and with that tenses. And these only two things only important according to direct, indirect. But you need to practice more. Don't by heart the book exercise. Instead of that, understand this concept. You will be having only reporting speech, present tense and passé composé. Present tense, no problem. In the reporting speech is in present tense. What tense the direct speech has, the same indirect will have. But when the reporting speech is in passé composé, direct speech is in présent will be imperfect, passé composé will be pluscuperfect, future will be conditional. So this is the slide I gave you in previous slide also. So this slide I have explained you with illustrations, and the last this one you can note down, or else I will send it. What are the things will change? Okay, see for example here. See here will be transmitted as la veille, the previous day. Aujourd'hui, today will be transmitted as ce jour-là, that day. So when you are supposed to change all these things, when the reporting speech is in passé composé, that is very important. Don't forget. If it is in present tense, no change at all. Whatever here, you follow that. If it is après-demain, this is semaine. When the reporting speech is in passé composé only, you have to follow all these things. The next slide, I will explain you more. All these things I will share with you, probably. Okay, avant-hier will be l'avant veille. Après-demain is sur lendemain. Demain is le lendemain. I think in your I have seen some of the exercise in your book, so it will be more useful for you. Again, be careful when the reporting speech is in passé composé only. You have to follow these things. Otherwise, not necessary at all. Whatever it is given, you can just. We'll see in the next slide. You can see. Listen carefully. See, I told you, no, and the passé composé is see. Look at first. We'll see this one, and then we'll go to the. And we demande, est-ce que tu chantes ce soir? The ce soir is coming. Okay, but the reporting speech is in present tense. Be careful. So nothing should be changed here. And we demande, si elle chante ce soir. So since est-ce que is there, you have to change it as si, as we have seen already. But ce soir has been written as ce soir only. No change. Because this reporting speech is in present tense. Now look at the next last sentence. And we are demanding. It is in passé composé. When it is in passé composé, the same sentence only I gave. Est-ce que tu chantes ce soir? So this is in present tense. Automatically this one will be in imperfect. So passé composé, présent, imperfect we have seen. And then this ce soir will become ce soir là. Now it is changed. Why? The reporting speech is in passé composé. Okay? So that's the thing you have to learn. So when it is in présent, nothing should be added. Same thing you are going to do ce soir. But if it is in passé composé, so ce soir will become ce soir là. That là. I don't put accent, so you do it. Okay. Some examples I wanted to insist you more with pronouns. So it will be more helpful to you. Some people are getting confused with pronouns. What pronoun to use? Regarding direct speech, indirect speech children, unless or until you understand and do, it will be very, very difficult. Okay? You understand the sentence, you converse with each other and ask someone to transmit the sentence, so you will understand this. See, for example, il dit à sa femme. Understand the meaning? Il dit à sa femme. That means he says to his wife. What is he telling? Je t'attends devant mon bureau à 6 heures. J'attends. J'attends means I wait. T'attends. I wait for you. Okay, look at this pronoun. Devant mon bureau. In front of my office. At 6 o'clock. So, husband is telling to his wife, I am waiting for you in front of my office. It is transmitted as il dit à sa femme, same thing, qu'il, that. He says to his wife that il l'attend. He is waiting for her. That's what I told you, the reporting speech. Who is addressing to whom? This is also third person and this is also third person. So third person to third person. So he says to his wife, that he is waiting for her. That L apostrophe represents wife. Devant son bureau, in front of his office. Whose office? Husband's office. So it's very clear. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. When you understand the meaning of the sentence, I challenge you, I bet you that you will never commit mistakes. The people you are not at all understanding you guys, that's the main problem. You guys have to understand, and then surely you won't do mistakes. Okay, fine. So next one. Mon ami m'a dit venez chez moi. Mon ami m'a dit venez chez moi. See, when the sentence is in imperative form, you need not see any tenses at all. Nothing to worry. Okay, imperative means no, nothing to worry. Same imperative means you have to use indirect speech. The plus verb should be in infinitive form, as I told you already. See, mon ami m'a dit venez, come to my house. Mon ami m'a dit de venir chez lui. Pronoun. For pronoun only I have given you this sentence. He says, come to my house. He says, come to his house. He asked me to come to his house. That is to come. To only the venir chez lui. Always after this preposition we have seen pronoun emphatic pronouns. Okay. Always after preposition you will use only emphatic pronouns. Moi, toi, lui, elle. Hope you all remember all those things. Once upon a time, long ago, so long ago. Don't be like that. Please revise all those things. Okay. Come to the next one. Le client demande au vendeur. The customer asks to the vendor or seller. Montrez-moi une chemise blanche. Show me a white shirt. Who is asking? The customer. Client asks to the seller. Show me again moi. Okay? So, say the client demande au vendeur. Since there is no enough of space, I didn't use the reporting switch here. De lui montrer une chemise blanche. To show him. De montrer, automatically de plus infinitive, but the pronoun will be placed always before the verb, as you know pretty well. Montrer à quelqu'un. So this is an indirect pronoun, indirect object pronoun. So lui. Here it is direct object pronoun. So le, la, L apostrophe, waiting for her. But it is to show him, to him. Okay, speak to him, give to him. When the to comes, automatically it's indirect object. So the pronoun will be placed before. So once again I am telling you, le client demande au vendeur, montrez-moi une chemise blanche. Le client demande au vendeur de lui montrer une chemise blanche. The client asks the seller to show him a white shirt. Done? Clear? Il me dit tu leur parles trop vite. Just imagine this sentence. Il me dit. That is third person to first person. Third person to first person. One person is telling to me. So third person is to first person. What is he telling? Tu leur parles trop vite. You speak to them very fast. Okay? Now I am transmitting. He says to me. How will I transmit? He says to me that I speak to them because me comes, this me, me. So automatically here, je will be there. So that's what I am telling you. Keep on telling you. Look at the reporting speech. Who addresses to whom? Based on this only, we are going to use this subject. So, il me dit que je leur parle trop. He says to me that I speak too fast to them. Okay? Clear? Le prêtre a demandé à l'homme. Le prêtre means the priest. The priest, okay, Pastor Compose has come, asked to the man, pourquoi ne viens-tu pas à l'église? So look at the Reporting speech is in passive composed. Direct speech is in present tense. So indirect speech should be in imperfect. That's what. Those things you have to buy heart, no other book. This one is present tense. Direct speech is in present. Reporting speech is in passive composed. Direct speech is in present tense. Automatically, it should be in imperfect. See, the priest asked the man, "Why don't you come to the church?" Father is asking, the priest is asking, "Why don't you? Why don't you come to church?" Le prêtre a demandé à l'homme pourquoi il ne venait pas à l'église. Why he didn't come to church? Why he didn't come to? So that here, le prêtre à l'homme, both are third person. Le prêtre is also third person. To the man is also third person. So you can use il. No problem. So all these things you have to see. That is very important. Tense wise also you have to see. Subject we have to see. Any interrogative sentence, that interrogative also should become affirmative. So all these things we have to see together. It's a big challenge, but when you do practice, it is easy. So these things we have seen already about ce soir. Okay. So I hope you have understood well